All right. So we have our work cut out for us. Let's do a mic check. Oh, mic check is good. Wait, I'm not signed into YouTube. That's weird. Let me let that. mm, 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Signed in. All right. So let us begin. So let me refresh this, make sure that everything is fine. Yes. Okay, we need to write this paper. Should be a very short, straightforward paper. I don't want to make it long. I want to make it short and pointy and poignant. So we're doing the proof. I don't know. Is it proof 2 or proof 4? Proof. Einstein's constant speed of light. Okay. Well, it's Einstein's postulate. Einstein's postulate. Constant light speed for all moving inertial. Inertial. This is special relativity. Relativity. Special relativities. Proof 2. Proof 4? Is it proof 2 or proof 4? Let's see. Proof 2. Search Google. There's no Google search. Why is there no define proof 2? Proof evidence. You will be asked to give proof of your identity. It's proof of. Okay. Proof. Proof of. Trial. Blah blah blah. Strength. Proof against. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Proof of Einstein's. So we need to start putting caps. Oops. Proof of Einstein's special relativities postulate constant light speed for all moving inertial observers. So the abstract will come here. We'll come back to the abstract. Now let's go through the actual proof. So let's make assumptions. So this is the actual proof. Assumptions. So we also have assumptions or postulates. Postulates. We also have postulates, but our postulates are mechanical. All right. The postulate is well. Well, we're gonna prove this with a rubber ducky. So this is what we're gonna write in the abstract. We are going to prove that given a rubber ducky in a bathtub, given a rubber ducky in a, we're going to prove that given a rubber ducky in a bathtub, regardless of any motion of the rubber ducky relative to the water. Well, let's make sure in a bathtub full of water. Okay, we'll come back to the bathtub being full of water. So we're going to prove that given a rubber ducky in a bathtub or in a bucket, regardless of any motion. So we'll come back to the regardless. Just given. We're going to prove that given a rubber ducky in a bathtub, given that this rubber ducky will always measure the speed of the waves to be a constant c. So what we need to do is proof of Einstein's special relativity's postulate constant light speed for all moving inertial observers. So we're going to prove this postulate using a rubber ducky in a bathtub. That's what we're aiming to do. Let me just check messages. Okay. So, yeah, that's the proof. So, abstract. Let's make this heading 1. Proof is heading 1. So the abstract is we're going to prove that given a rubber ducky in a bathtub, this rubber ducky will always measure the speed of the waves to be a constant c. Wait, what? Period. Why is it not capitalizing we? We will assume that the rubber ducky has a clock that is based on, it's a mechanical clock. A mechanical clock. We're going to prove, I would proceed and mention, right, because we're trying to show, we're trying to reintroduce gently, but we are trying to reintroduce the ether. So this is, we need to say this up front. We can't hide it. Proof of Einstein's special relativity's postulate constant light speed for all moving inertial observers using a rubber ducky in a bathtub. as a model for ether. Luminiferous ether. I'm just going to say ether for the ether. So we are trying to reintroduce the ether. So the first thing we should do is quote Einstein himself. 1920 lecture at Leiden. Conclusion: general relativity is the ether. So we're not the first ones to reintroduce the ether. The guy that took away the ether put it back. His name is, you might have heard of him. His name is Einstein. So we will assume that the rubber ducky has a mechanical clock that is based. All right, so we're going to prove, and okay, in this paper, anybody watching? Yeah, I don't expect anyone to watch. This is too boring. Boring, 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 boring. Writing a paper cannot be more boring than writing a paper. So just rename it to boring. Oh, it's too long. Just forget. Just that. All right. Let us continue. Okay, abstract. In this paper, we're going to prove that given a rubber ducky in a bathtub, well, it's a thought experiment. In this paper, we're going to prove that given a rubber ducky in a bathtub, this rubber ducky will always measure the speed of the waves to be a constant c. We will assume that the rubber ducky has a mechanical clock that is based on, but we need to give we need to give maybe an introduction. So maybe after the abstract, we're going to say introduction, or preliminary or whatever. So we're going to say an introduction, and then we're going to say in conclusion, or just conclusion. In conclusion, and we need a reference section, some references. So in this paper, whatever, we will assume blah, 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 assumptions, postulates. One, a rubber ducky the rubber ducky has a mechanical clock that is based on the waves of the surface waves of the water. I don't know how to write this. Oh, we need diagrams. So insert image table drawing. Let's create a drawing, a new drawing. A drawing. So this is going to be a bathtub. A bathtub. A top view of the bathtub. How do you name it? There's no place to name it. What is text? No. Action. It doesn't have a name. Edit. How do you like? Isn't there a subtitle? You can't scroll down on this thing. There's nothing. So let me see. I have a message. How do you how do you give it a title? I don't get it. There's image, text, line, actions. I don't know. I don't know. How do you give it a title? Text is a text box. That's not what I want. I don't know. If I just... No, that's useless. Oh, right click maybe? Cut, paste. Why can't I scroll this? Format, change page, save, insert. No, it's useless. Okay, maybe we should. Yeah, we should. This would be. I just want to say that what it is. I want to write what it is. There's no way I can say what this is. So I guess the title has to be in the image itself. Terrible. This is a comment, an emoji. Suggest edit. That's not what I want. I want a title to be attached to. Oh, 1 second. Maybe this. No, this is just a location. Inline. No. All image options. Where? This. Text wrapping. Alt. Maybe alt text. Advanced. But that's alt. It's not going to show up. Advanced options. Add a title. Oh my god. So advanced. Blah, blah, blah. Where is the title? Add a title to your image. This will appear as the tooltip when published to the web. That is so ridiculous. What do you mean as the tooltip? What are you talking about? I want it. That's not a title. I don't get it. What are they talking about? That's the title? Size and rotation, lock aspect, text wrapping. Really strange. Access by screen readers. I don't know what to say. So weird. So there's no title, so terrible. So it's separate text. So what we have to do is each image we're going to have to add a text box identifying the image. We have no choice. So each one will just have something over here and we'll say this is figure 1. That's it. Figure 1. And what's this? Do not auto fit? I don't know. But I do want it to have a border line. And this should be, let's attach it to the left. Adjust it to the left. Oh yes, this should be auto fit for the text. No? Shrink, resize shape to fit text. No. Shrink text. No. Do not. I don't know. I want to auto fit. Do not auto fit. Shrink text on overflow, resize shape to fit text. I don't see it. Okay, it's whatever. Okay, this is figure 1. We need to tell people what it's about. This is going to be top. This is just the top view of the bathtub. Top view of the bathtub. This is just the top view of the bathtub. Okay. The next step would be to introduce the rubber ducky. Can I copy paste it? Okay. So this is going to be figure 2. It's going to be again. Okay, so we already said before, this time it's the rubber ducky. The rubber ducky is just going to be a square. And we'll put it here. Usually we put it here. Here's the rubber ducky. That's it. The next step would be figure 3. The clock. The clock. Give me a second, I need to respond. One second. Hmm. 1 second. One second. All right. Okay. So the rubber ducky, let's magnify the rubber ducky. And the clock is going to be very similar to Einstein's clock. That's the good news. So it's going to just be one line over here. And one line over here. Are these straight lines? These seem to be straight lines. Are they the same length? 1 second. So if I take this line, just copy paste it, it's to the side, but that's good. There you go. That's the clock. So the clock should be of a different, that's a horse of a different color. So it's going to be green. Difficult to see. So let's make it 4 pixels. 4 pixels green. That's the clock. The clock. The next step is to introduce the waving, the ticking of a clock. The ticking of a clock. The tick. I have different alphabets on this machine. The tick, the ticking, the ticking. How does it tick? It ticks by creating a wave from the top. So the shape is going to be a circle. It's going to tick by creating a wave that is magenta. 1 second. One second. One, two, three, four, five. just take a snapshot. How do you draw in Windows? You cannot draw in Windows? I need to use my phone to draw something. One second, one second, one second. Okay. Let's continue. So, where are we? This was 3. This is going to be 4. Wait, 4 is the ticking? Yeah, 4 is the ticking. So the ticking, so this wave it needs to be invisible, cannot be filled. So how do you paint format? No. Fill, transparent. Okay. So here is the ticking. The ticking is just a wave. That's all it is, just the ticking wave. The ticking is a wave. One second. This is good. This is good. This is good. Good. All is well. Yes. Hmm? 嗯 Okay. Figure 4, the ticking wave. This is the ticking wave, and this wave, that's 4. Okay, the next step is 5. So in the previous, it's just the start, but now the wave will reach the other side. The ticking wave has reached the so the detector, the clock, the ticking. This is a tick. So there's a tick initiation and a tick detection. Reach the tick detection. All right, so the ticking wave has reached. So we need this ticking wave. So let's take everything. I can't. So how do you select? I need to select everything except for this. So I'm gonna move it to here. So it's going to be this. And then it's going to be basically this. Then it's going to be basically this. And then basically this. Then basically, I think that's it. That's it. This. So we need to say this is 1 second. Let's. Okay, let's check. Okay, we'll stop here.